Celebrations. I'm Marnie, your host, along with Mark and Eddie and Gloria here in the studio. Woohoo! As we go into the last few days of October, reminding everyone coming up, safe trick-or-treat. Halloween is happening on Wednesday, October 31st, the Prescott Valley Event Center. Bring all your little boys and ghouls out for some safe trick-or-treating. I think we have over 50, 55, you might call them vendors, but businesses, organizations, and individuals that'll be out there passing out trick-or-treats to the kids. So come on out, and that's from 4 to 7 on Wednesday, October 31st. So we're going to keep going on our show today. Joining me now is Anita Talismanua. Welcome.
Thank you.
And she's from the Lonesome Valley Quilt Guild, and every year they have the most wonderful holiday boutique coming up here now on November 9th and 10th. Anita, why don't you tell us about it? I know Gloria talks about it because she goes every year.
So I think we have a lot of really gifted, crafted people in our guild. And we will be selling pot holders, which is our #1 seller. We have put Insulbrite in them so people don't get burned for safety. We will have purses, scarves, quilts of all sizes other than king. Scarves, we have little pumpkins and aprons and just a nice little array of things, wall hangings that, you know, are for sale for holiday. Great time to do your Christmas shopping.
Mm-hmm.
And for husbands that come, we have a little waiting area where we'll have hot chocolate, coffee, tea,
Wow.
and cookies for them to nibble on. So it's going to be a great time.
Give them out of the way, keep them
Right,
quiet while
right.
you're wandering around looking
And
at all the
shopping,
goodies. That's
right.
right. That's right.
Yes.
Where do you hold this?
We will be behind Stepping Stones on 6719 2nd Street. We're going to be just right next to the Step One coffee shop. So it's also a great place to pick up sandwiches if you'd like to get something to eat there also.
Oh, absolutely. So
Yeah.
you'll be holding that both days in that location in Stepping Stones, and I know they have that big meeting room there that you'll be
Right.
utilizing.
Yes.
And what are the hours?
We'll be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on the last day on Saturday. Well, we have a quilt that we raffle throughout the year. And that Saturday is when we're going to be choosing our winner. At 3:30 we'll be drawing. You don't have to be present to win, and the tickets are $1, or you can get 6 for $5.
So then you'll be drawing that Sunday. We always say
Saturday, yeah.
that you can get the biggest selection the first day and the best
Bargain the next
bargains
day.
this next day. But
Yes.
sometimes you look at it and say, I'd rather have the biggest selection because you don't know
Right.
what kind of items you're going to come across that you need.
Exactly.
And again, for your holiday decorating, I know many of us like to go crazy and
Yes.
decorate for the holidays.
And
So
we have a wonderful gifted woman that makes these cute little fabric pumpkins, and they are such a
Oh.
bargain, and they're so cute to just decorate everywhere.
So pricing is all the way, real bargain and reasonable items to maybe more expensive quilts and
Right.
things like that.
Right.
But you can't put a price on the work these folks do, on the work they do. And all these proceeds benefit the Lonesome Valley Quilt
Yes,
Guild.
they come back to the Quilt Guild, and we use them to purchase materials, because a lot of what we do is we make quilts throughout the year, and we donate to different organizations in our community. So we're very big on giving back.
So again, this is the annual Lonesome Valley Quilt Guild
Yes.
Holiday Boutique coming up on Friday and Saturday.
Friday and Saturday. then
November 9th and 10th. And again, the hours,
It's going to be 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
both days.
both days. Yes.
And get a chance in the raffle and support the Lonesome Valley Quilt Guild. Anita, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I know I saw Gloria writing it down. She's going to be there.
Great.
All right,
great.
thank you. We're going to
Thank
switch
you.
guests here and bring in Brian Hope, who is a past board member, but also the owner of Papa John's Pizza. Many of you know Papa John's Pizza in Prescott, but they're coming back to Prescott Valley, and
Hey,
we're
Marnie.
excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We're thrilled. We're thrilled
Yeah.
to have you back. So when's this all happening? When can we start ordering, calling you up?
Well, you can start ordering. Late November. We'll be
Oh,
opening.
okay.
We'll be opening late November. We're actually looking at taking some pressure off of families the week of Thanksgiving,
Oh,
and trying to get open a night or two before Thanksgiving. We'll be closed on Thanksgiving Day, as we always are.
Well, part of that, Brian, too, is that a lot of us, you plan for your Thanksgiving dinner, you have your Thanksgiving dinner, and you have leftovers, and
Yep.
pretty soon the last thing you want to do is eat another bite of turkey. And what better way to change it up than have pizza?
Perfect.
I mean, it's like, isn't it
Yep.
the favorite food of everybody?
Of Americans?
That's
Yes.
what I thought, you
Yes.
know, it's just kind of like the number one item, you know, when you say what's your favorite food, pizza comes up to the top.
Yep.
So are you looking to hire now? What is the process now you're going through, getting ready to move all your appliances in and things like that?
Well, we're pretty well moved in.
Uh-huh.
We're almost done getting everything set up, and so we've got a few more things to finish up in the store itself. And so the goal is that it's been almost 3 years since we closed, so it's going to feel new, feel fresh, feel like a grand opening, even though
is.
the brand has been here before.
But
It's
you
going to
know
be
what?
awesome.
We've had so many new people move here in 3 years.
Yeah.
Tons of new people. So
Yeah.
you're new to them.
Yeah.
You're coming back when
Yeah.
maybe for us, say, oh, we're glad they're back. But someone's like, oh my gosh, we got a brand new Papa John's pizza here. So
Yeah.
you're new to a lot of people. So
Yeah.
great customer base right there.
The best way we're communicating right now is through our Facebook page, which just opened up. It's at Papa John's Prescott Valley, and what you'll see there are just some updates. Not too much, but once or twice a week, kind of an update.
Yeah.
And then every Thursday in November, the 1st, the 8th, the 15th, we'll be hosting a hiring event
Oh, okay.
at the location on Highway 69. And we'll have some pizza there, but look for that on our Facebook page. We'll be making some of those announcements that way.
And a lot of positions you'll be hiring for?
Definitely. I mean, it takes about a staff of 30 people to make it work.
Wow.
We've got about a third of that.
So if you're out there looking and you're looking for an opportunity and working
Mm-hmm.
not only through the holidays, but a great part-time job if you're students or, you're looking for that little extra income, this is a great place to work. And Brian would be a great guy to work for. I know that.
Yeah. Well, we
So-
have fun. We make great pizza.
You do.
Customers are happy to see us, and if we can make some extra money doing that, that's great.
So for all those new people though, where is that location again?
7584 East Highway 69, a couple doors down from Aspen Dental, right next to the T-Mobile.
Right, just kind of to the front part of, is it to the front part of, over to the side of where Goodwill Industries is and up there?
Really just
Not
out
that
in
furnished
front of Goodwill. Yeah,
Excellent, easy to get there, so we're
Yeah.
excited to have you back.
and we deliver. So everywhere in Prescott Valley, that's kind of our main thing. So,
I know, get you back on the road, get those Papa John's cars going.
am I allowed to come back in a couple months with pizza?
You are, what do you think, Mark, Eddie? I think,
Yeah.
yeah, we think so.
Because
We
it's
want you
fun to
back.
sit here and have me talk and stuff. But
Oh,
if
yeah.
I can get you to eat some pizza on the air and we can talk about all that,
Oh, yeah, I hear Eddie
would
laughing,
be-
something
that'd be
that
a lot
will
of
be
fun.
something, that'll be fun. Okay, we'll do that.
yeah, good.
So meanwhile, we want you back so we
Yeah.
can announce the grand opening, but meanwhile, start preparing, and again, those days are those Thursdays, if you're interested in a position, Papa John's.
Yeah, and just look at our Facebook page. We'll be announcing all of that then.
Great, we'll be right back.
Food. It nourishes, brings us together, and adds flavor to life. That's why it's important to wash hands, surfaces, and fresh produce. Keep raw meat, poultry, and seafood separate from ready-to-eat foods like fruits and vegetables. And cook to proper temperatures using a food thermometer. Enjoy! And refrigerate leftovers within 2 hours. For more tips on safely preparing foods, visit homefoodsafety.org.
And welcome back to Community Connections. Joining me now is one of my favorites of all time, in time for Halloween, Mr. Wilson from the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary, joined by Raquel Gardner, Deputy Director, and Diane Cruz, the Animal Supervisor. Diane is holding Mr. Wilson there. And oh my gosh, he's absolutely gorgeous. I'm hoping you all can see, well, he's turned away from the cameras, just like he would do that. So tell us about Mr. Wilson. Obviously, he's a celebrity at the zoo.
He is well known. He goes out on a lot of appearances and does a lot of programs with school children. He is a great horned owl. He's been with us for about 12 years. He was confiscated. He had an injury. We're not really sure of his history before he came to us, but yeah, he's been with us for quite a while. They are native to the area. You can see great horned owls definitely around
They're
Prescott.
in my backyard.
They are
They're
all
in
around.
a tree in my backyard. They mated. There was a nest up there, and then they go on the other side. And the other day, I was sitting there, woo, woo, and I look up, and they're sitting right there on the branch, looking at my two little dogs. But you say I need not worry.
Need not worry.
But yeah, so I'm kind of up close and personal, having my own personal owl.
Nice.
Similar, but looking just exactly like Mr. Wilson. So they are very common in the Granville area. Actually, we see them all the time.
They mostly eat small rodents. They will eat skunks as well. So from that, you could probably gather that they don't have a strong sense of smell. But they have excellent eyesight and excellent hearing, and that's really how they find their food. They can hunt in almost complete darkness exclusively using their sense of hearing. So they're excellent hunters. They also have silent flight. Their wings are serrated so they don't make that flapping sound. So that's why a lot of times they have kind of that mysterious air about them, or spooky, you could say. They have those huge eyes. They sneak up on you. So they're excellent at finding their food. But other than that, they pretty much, just enjoy sleeping and
So
hanging out.
are they more nocturnal then? Do they hunt during the night and then
Yes, most of the day they're kind of
Just-
catnapping throughout the day.
they
and,
just sit
yeah.
there very quietly?
They don't really get along. They're kind of arch enemies with hawks, so
Mm-hmm.
they usually stay hidden during the day. The hawks are out hunting during the day, and then when the hawks go to sleep at night, the owls come out.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. How old is Mr. Wilson?
Well, he's at least 12. Again, not really sure when exactly he was hatched, but they can live into their 30s, even 40s is possible. Yeah. Those huge eyes, though, they can't move them in their socket. They don't have the muscles like we do to look side to side. So that's why their head is able to turn further, is
Right.
because they need to have that ability to look around them. And since they can't move their eyes, they can move their head, but they can't turn it all the way like they do in cartoons. They can go around about 270. Kind of what he's doing now is about maximum.
That's pretty
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
I mean, and especially when you watch him turn, it's just very
Yes.
smooth, like
Very
you're just
smooth.
rotating.
Yes.
There we go. He's giving a good look over there at Gloria.
Yeah.
He's very calm. He's used to being around.
He does a lot of programs. He is very popular and quite in
does.
demand, especially this time of year. So
Oh, well, we're
Yes.
very lucky. Well, so will he be there at Boo at the Zoo happening up this weekend?
yeah, October 31st, Boo at the Zoo. Mr. Wilson will be there. I'm sure we'll have lots of creepy crawlies out, so maybe some other snakes and reptiles, all the fun stuff. But yeah, Boo at the Zoo is always a big event for us. We love people coming out and kids coming out. It's a safe place to trick or treat. It's going to be $6 adults, $6 adults, $4 for kids. And it's just a great place to come at night, safely trick or treat. We'll have candy in different stations, and then lots of activities as well.
And you'll be
so.
able to see all the nocturnal animals
And
too.
then, yes,
Yes,
see,
always
they'll
definitely.
definitely be more alert than
Something
they
special.
normally are. Especially animals like our clouded leopards, which really prefer the twilight hours and the evening hours. It's kind of fun to see them at night.
And so this is kids come in costume and just trick or treat,
definitely.
but trick or treat throughout the zoo.
Yeah, and we'll have light concessions there available, but lots of places for the kids to walk around from station to station and collect candies and have some place to go. And tickets are available in advance, so you can stop by the store, the gift shop, and buy tickets in advance because it's always a busy event. And
Can you get them online?
not yet.
Not yet?
Yeah,
Okay.
but if you stop by the zoo, you can purchase them and then have tickets and just come right on in the day of.
And because we've talked about so many new people moving here, where is the zoo located?
We are 1403 on Heritage Park Road. We're right across the street from Embry-Riddle. And it's a really nice zoo. I'm brand new to the zoo myself, but one of the things I love about it is it's a great size for kids and families and be able to, yeah, it's not overwhelming. And so you can really have a lot of fun and then come back and see some of your favorites like Mr. Wilson.
It's one of my favorites. And the bears are. So Boo at the Zoo, Wednesday, October 31st, starting at 6 o'clock.
Yes.
and going out in the evening. So great place to fun, trick or treat, see the animals.
Yeah.
I
And
love
we're
the
also
zoo.
we're also celebrating our 30th anniversary coming up,
Yes.
which is amazing. We've been around for 30 years already. Especially for a city like Prescott, to have their own zoo, it's really impressive. And
And the animals we have at our own zoo.
exactly, we
Yeah,
have
that's-
really great tigers, bears, bobcats, lynx. I mean, it's a great zoo. We're going to be celebrating on November 3rd and 4th, our anniversary. We're going to have lots of different activities, a nice little memorabilia tent so we can kind of look back at the past and some of the things that have happened at the zoo. But also, we're going to do the original opening prices, which was $3.
Oh.
So everybody will be $3 to come to the zoo that weekend. So November 3rd and 4th.
That's a Saturday and
Yes,
Sunday.
yes, Saturday
okay.
and Sunday.
And come out and see you, right, Mr. Wilson?
Definitely.
Yes. And then you're doing a behind-the-scenes photographer tour coming up in November. There's so many things going on at the zoo. You need to go to their website and just look at all the activities between, educational programs, night walking in the moonlight, and
Yeah,
then
wild
you don't-
lights will be coming up for Christmas.
Exactly.
So yeah, no, it's a great zoo. Check out the website. Lots of different events going on, but a great time to celebrate because it's our anniversary. So
Right, so November 3rd and 4th.
November 3rd and 4th.
Out
If you
at the
haven't
zoo.
been there in a while, you can come out to see us.
Well, we appreciate it because we've had several business after hours mixers with you guys, and our members love it. They love coming out in the zoo. They love after we have the business part of things going on, then everybody stays and does the evening
Yeah, and
walk with the animals. And you see so many different animals in the evening than you do maybe in the middle of the day.
it's really fun being a real part of the community. I mean, we've had several weddings recently, and it's because people have grown up with the zoo, and they want to be part of the zoo. And
Oh,
so
absolutely.
there's lots of different ways to celebrate with us.
So again, Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary, but you do want to try Boo at the Zoo. Come out and see Mr. Wilson Wednesday, October 31st for a safe trick or treat and fun. And see all the animals, right, Diane? You guys are open all year long.
We're open every day, so if you want to come, we'll be there.
That's right, because they say the animals have to be taken care of, so
Yep.
why not let people come and watch the animals being taken
We're
care of?
even there on
and again.
Christmas,
I know.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll be there.
So many wonderful things going on there. We're going to have this whole calendar of events. But right now, let's celebrate 30 years anniversary. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's quite an accomplishment.
I always
It is.
share that Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary is just a gem in our community, and everybody needs to take a chance to go out there and spend some time with you. So.
Yeah, we really
agree.
appreciate all
And
the
welcome to
support.
the community, Raquel.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Diane Raquel, and Mr. Wilson, thank you for
Yep.
joining us here. They're going to take a short break here. We'll come back. More Community Connections.
Life is full of bittersweet transitions. It's difficult to know how these changes will impact us over time. They can hit harder than expected and may contribute to feelings of hopelessness
You good, sir?
or even thoughts of suicide.
We got this.
Support from friends and family can make a big difference to a veteran going through a difficult time.
We've got this, Dad.
Let's go.
I got this.
Together, our actions could help save a life. Learn more at veteranscrisisline.net.
It's you in the sunrise, it's you in my cup, it's you all the way into town. It's your sweet hello, dear, that sets me up, and it's your got to go, dear, that gets me down. It's you on my pillow in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner or truer or plainer than it's you? It's you on my pillow in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner or truer or plainer than it's you? It's you on my pillow in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner or truer or plainer than it's you? It's you on my pillow in all of my dreams, till once more the morning breaks through. What words could be saner or truer or plainer than it's you? It's you you. It's you. It's only you.
And welcome back to Community Connections. Those beautiful voices you heard belong to the antique parts. We've got Rich and Tommy and Ed and Sam joining us today. Welcome, gentlemen. Beautiful. Bravo. Yes, they're going to talk about a great barbershop event coming up. Wonderful music that you have a chance to see and listen to and hear more of what you just heard today. So, Tommy, I believe you're going to be speaking.
Yeah, so what I wanted to tell you, Marnie, was about our wonderful show that's going to take place November 10th at the Mile High Middle School. And it's going to be at 2 o'clock in the afternoon on November 10th, which is a Saturday. And the show is going to feature many chapter quartets, a wonderful quartet from the Phoenix area, and that wonderful quartet, Intonation is their name, is also going to be the clinician quartet that will help put together a youth chorus of Prescott area high school and middle school students who are busy learning a couple of songs now, and they're going to get organized into a chorus, and they're going to perform on our show too. So on November 10th, starting at 2 o'clock, we're going to have a wonderful afternoon of a cappella barbershop harmony. And that's not all. Because we're also going to have, after the show, an afterglow. It's a supper featuring Amanda's wonderful lasagna. And all the members of the cast are going to sing again at the Afterglow, and that's going to take place just after the show is over with in the cafeteria at Mile High Middle School. It's going to be a wonderful event and a gourmet delight, I assure you.
Well, this is always a well-anticipated event that comes up. The High Mountain Chordsmen is a local group of men that come together to sing barbershop and a variety of music. But this night is the best of barbershop. Let me ask you, how long have you gentlemen been singing together?
Well, we've been singing together for 5 years, and I sort of am a Johnny-come-lately. I'm sort of also the baby of the quartet.
That's the truth.
So the quartet actually has been going on for much longer than 5 years. How long has it been, Sam?
We've been registered for 12 years.
12 years, and I know you...
Richard and I started the quartet.
Okay, well, it's Richard. What do you sing? Which part? Tenor.
Yes.
All right, Tommy, how about you?
They let me sing bass.
The bass, those low tones belong to Tommy. And how about you, Ed?
I get to sing the melody, I'm lead.
He's the leader, all right. Did you hear that? And Sam?
Baritone.
Baritone.
The leftover part.
Oh,
In and out.
but together those four voices blend to bring just incredible harmonies in music, and some of the most classic songs are barbershop quartet songs. So I know we're going to get a chance to hear another song from you as we go out of the show, but let's remind everybody the best of barbershop with the local guest chorus Youth in Harmony and featuring guest quartet Intonation happening on November the 10th. That's a Saturday at Mile High Middle School in the auditorium.
Yes.
And then stay for the afterglow. And what time does this start? 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
That's it.
And how much is it to get in?
$15.
$15 to get in, and the most amazing music you'll hear, and it's a wonderful way to spend the afternoon. So how about if you guys take us out with another song?
Oh, we've got a
got
great
it.
song.
You got a great song. You ready for it, Mark and Eddie and Gloria? All right. Well, before we start the song, we'll say thank you for joining us for Community Connections. Again, have a safe Halloween evening. We'll be back in 2 weeks. We're on into the holidays. So many great things going on in our communities, and we're going to be sharing them with you. Marnie, you'll have a great holiday.
Oh, ring and pick a little posy while you're doing the red rose rag. My honey down where the red roses grow. Oh my, I long to go. Just pluck me like a flower, cuddle me. Oh, lovey, let me learn that that red rose rag. Red leaves are falling in a rosy romance. Bees hum, come now's your chance. So don't go hunting possums, mingle with the blossoms in the flowery, bowery dance. Oh, honeymoon, shine on in June, and hear me croon this loving tune. Trees and breezes sighing and crying it. Lovey, let me learn that red rose rag. Honey bee, be sweet to me. My heart is free, but here's the key. Lock up the garden gate, honey, you know I'll wait under the rambler rose tree. Come on and pick a pinky petal for your partner's pride. Why don't you beg a burning blossom for your budding bride? Woo me with that wonderful wiggle wag, and tip to toes to tease me and to tickle too. Why don't you do the dainty dance like Yankee Doodle Doo? Ring your rosy round that red rose rag, that red rose rag. Oh, pick a pinky petal for your papa's pride, and beg a burning blossom for your budding bride. Woo me with that wonderful wiggle rag. Do the tease me and the tickle too. Do the dainty dance like dandy doodle doo. Ring your rosy round that red